Howdy, this is Michael Good from reapertrades.com, and this is your daily trade recap. What you see before you is AHD Atlas pipelines, or something to that effect. And what we have here is a bit of a breakout. If you look at the, 2-week chart, you'll see a nice breakout above about 710 or so. However, today, sorry about that, let's go to 2-minute bars. Today the volume was anemic until a certain famous trader decided to buy, and it spiked up and then it dropped back down. Whether or not anyone in particular was buying here, anytime you see a breakout go straight up, fade, and then go sideways, you want to get out. So I scalped it here, bought late at 7:30, sold into the spike, and made a nice bit of change there. But anybody who held on could have had a nice loss, but no way I would have held this overnight once it broke back below about 720 here. So that would have been a key. That would have been my last stop, my stop of last resort. If I was still holding after it dropped below 720, I would have been a fool. And right when it dropped through that, it dropped like a rock for obvious reasons, because that was sort of support after the break. Anyway, other trades, where else? ECOB. I'm holding this overnight, 3,200 shares. This is a pumpity pump 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 from bestdamnpennystocks.com. People, if you try to buy pumps going long, there's some issues with that. Don't buy just when you get the pump email. Why? Because the pumpers, they don't just send everybody the email at the same time. They send them out over a period of a few days. And this is exactly what we've seen with best damn penny stocks. Some people got the pump yesterday afternoon after the market closed saying, hey, I'm going to pump this tomorrow, or this is going up. I believe in it. And then they bought it today. Other people got an email this morning, like me, saying, hey, I've got a new pick coming tonight. And when I get that email tonight, it's going to say, ECOB is great. However, Best Damn Penny Stocks has some other stocks, some stock pumping websites affiliated with it, like trypennystocks.com. And I think those were actually pumping it yesterday. So this has gone up for a few days, and the reason pumpers do this, here's the chart of ECOB. The reason pumpers do this is because people who are not familiar with pumping, they'll look at it and say, oh, wow, this has got some momentum. This has got some buyers behind it. No, it doesn't. Nobody really wants to buy this thing. The smart people are buying it because they understand that it will continue to be pumped until tomorrow. The dumb people are buying it because they are doing what the pumper tells them to do. But still, all this buying here the last 2 days is just pumping. That's it. CSGH, another one I'm holding overnight. It's a little pumpish, but it has a nice breakout too. It may gap tomorrow. It had a little gap today and then a run. But still, it's worth holding overnight. I've increased my position size on my buying pumps or just OTC stocks that I try to gap overnight to $3,000 from $1,500. Why? Because I'm now up to about $1,000 total profit, and my profit margin is good. This is just for this year. ECOB and Jayhawk, 7.1%, 6.2%, and I didn't really play those particularly well. So that's a good sign. And I think including my trades from last year, my average profit margin was, I don't know, upwards of 3%. So I'm excited about increasing my position size. And hey, I don't have much time to talk about it, but I'll just bring over and talk about AENY. Covered it this morning way too early. It closed where, around 380 or so? Let's look at that. Yeah, just over 380. I covered where? 430, right here, because there was a little bit of hesitation before going down, but still way too early. Same time as Tim Sykes, and we should have just held on. That's it. Bye.